Hello guys, welcome back to HW Sports 90. So yesterday, Germany, the host of the Euro 2024, and Portugal, the 2016 winners of the Euro 2016, were knocked out of this year's competition in the quarter-finals. Spain, or rather Germany, lost 2-1 to Spain, while Portugal lost through a penalty shootout to France. I think France had a revenge on Portugal. Remember, Portugal won the 2016 Euro by defeating France 1-0. So this time around, France got the better of Portugal as they advanced to the next stage of this year's Euro, and that is the semi-final. Starting with Spain versus Germany, this game, I predicted that it's going to be an interesting match, and indeed I think it was interesting because both Spain and Germany, they were attacking, they were playing some sublime football, attacking football, and both of the team, they were good defensively and also offensively. But I'm gonna give some credit to Spain because I think they played fine, they played good, and not only yesterday, they've been playing quite good in all of the games they played so far. They've played 5 games, and I think out of 5 games, I can give them a rating of 8.0 out of 10. I think they're one of the best teams in this year's Euro, if not the best, alongside Germany. But yesterday, Germany found it difficult to break in that defense of Spain. So Spain scored the first goal in the first half. In the second half, I think, in the second half, through Dani Olmo, who scored the first goal, an assist by Lamine Yamal, who became the youngest player to have 2 assists in the knockout stage of Euro history, because he gave an assist in the round of 16 against Georgia, and also he gave an assist in the quarterfinals against Germany. He's proving to be one of the best right wingers in the world at the moment, and to do what he's doing at 16 years old, I think is massive, and there's a bright future ahead of Lamine Yamal. Germany, as I said, Germany, they found it difficult to break that defensive setup or lineup of Spain, and they somehow found a goal in the extra time. That goal was scored by Florian Wirtz, who scored the first goal for Germany to make it 1-1, and the game went to extra time. So Spain, after conceding, they were trying to create something to make it happen. Remember, Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams were subbed off, and I think Ferran Torres replaced Nico Williams. Or rather, Lamine Yamal, I don't think he did well for me. I think resting Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal so early almost cost Spain the game, but somehow Spain, they managed to compose themselves and manage Germany quite good, because they were not allowing Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, and also Toni Kroos to make those passes to Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz. So this is where I think Spain did well, trying to keep Jamal Musiala silent, and also they tried to keep Florian Wirtz silent. But somehow Florian found a chance and scored the goal, and it was 1-1, as I said, and they went to extra time, where Spain, they were lacking, they were not superior in attack, as I said, because Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, who are causing havoc to Germany, were subbed off, and this made Germany to be more confident now with the ball, and they were now attacking, and somehow Kai Havertz and Niklas Füllkrug did not materialize. They did not take the chances they were having in the box, and they failed to score. Kai Havertz failed to score, and Niklas Füllkrug also failed to score. But Spain, as I said, they were brilliant, and they were composed as a team, and they were playing as a team. Yeah, and they were coordinating quite well. Somehow they managed to score a goal in the dying minutes of the second half of the extra time to make it 2-1. The goal scored by Merino, the former Newcastle player, scored the winning goal for Spain to send them to the semifinals of the Euro 2024. I'm impressed by Spain, the way they played, the way they've been playing, and I won't be surprised if they go on and win this Euro, because I don't think anyone can say Spain doesn't deserve it. They do deserve it, and I won't be surprised to see them winning this year's Euro. Another quarterfinals that was played yesterday was between Portugal and France, and as I predicted in my previous video, I said this game between Portugal and France is going to be a little bit boring. Yeah, and it was boring because no goals were scored, and Portugal, for the second time, they played 120 minutes without scoring a goal. They did the same against Slovenia. They drew 0-0, but they won to the penalty shootouts, the heroics by Diego Costa. Yesterday, Spain, Portugal versus France, it was the same. Both teams are defending so well and not allowing the opponent to score. They're attacking players of Spain, of Portugal and France. They were finding it difficult to penetrate those defense, and this is where I think they were matching quite well. The defense of Spain, of Portugal, and the defense of France, they did well, and they managed to not allowing the opponent to score. And the credits, I think, goes to Saliba of France. He did well, and also Pepe of Portugal and Ruben Diaz of Portugal. They did well, not allowing Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and also Thuram to score a goal. Colomwani also. And also France did well, not allowing Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Leao, and Silva in the second half. Francisco Conceição to cause problem to that defense. I think they were. I think it was okay. I can say Portugal and France, they had the same energy, and they matched. This is where they found it difficult to score, because no team was bigger than the other. So it was a draw, and yes, it was a draw, and also a goalless draw. So they went into the penalty shootout once again. We are hoping that Diego Costa can repeat his heroics against Slovenia to upset France. But somehow France, they had players with the quality and experience, and they managed to score all their penalties and knock out Portugal in the quarterfinals to advance to the semifinals of Euro 2024. So yesterday's games saw us witnessing some of the greatest players playing their last match, their last Euro for their respective countries, and one of them, I think, is Toni Kroos, who was retiring from football. Remember, he announced that he'll be retiring at the end of Germany's journey in Euro 2024. And yes, it happened yesterday. Germany were knocked out by Spain 2-1, and we saw Kroos playing his last match, his last football game, professional one, and he retired. I think he did well. He tried all he can to win for Germany, and also to win a trophy in his last match for his country. Remember, he won a trophy in his last match for his club, Real Madrid. They won the Champions League at the Wembley Stadium, beating Dortmund 2-1. And I think it was a nice game for Kroos yesterday. Some were saying, they were criticizing him for the injury he caused on Pedri in the first 10 minutes. Pedri was stretched out through an injury after a rough tackle by Toni Kroos himself. That's football, and things like that happens. So yesterday we saw Cruz playing his last game. Cristiano Ronaldo played his last Euro match for Euro game for Portugal. Remember last week he said this will be his last Euro, and it happened yesterday against France as they were knocked out of the quarterfinals. I think there are some players as well whom I think we will be seeing them playing. We saw them playing the last match yesterday. Pepe of Portugal, I think Muller of Germany as well. I think 2028, that is I think the Euro 28 will be played. I don't think if Muller will present Germany, I don't think Pepe will be able to represent Portugal. Ronaldo himself, he said that the game against this year's Euro will be his last, and yesterday was his last as Portugal were knocked out by France. So I think Kroos officially confirmed, Ronaldo officially confirmed. I can say they had a brilliant careers. To be precise, Ronaldo is still playing, but for Kroos, who is retiring from football at large, I think he had a good career with Bayern Munich, more so with Real Madrid and also with Germany. We wish him all the best in his next chapter. Spain advanced, France advanced. Spain will face France in the semifinals of Euro 2024. The game will be played on 9th July on Tuesday, and that is next week. I think this one is where France needs to turn up. I don't think Spain will play with a mind of going to the penalties. I think Spain will play with the mind or the mentality of winning the game in 90 minutes, if not at most in the extra time. Yesterday against Germany, they did the same. They scored the last goal and avoided the penalty shootout, because penalty shootouts, you can never tell. So they made sure that they saved their fans some of time and also a lot of pressure to win it in the dying minutes of the second half of the extra time. And Spain or the France, they need to turn up against Spain. That's for sure, because for Spain, for France to be in the semifinals of this year's Euro without scoring a single goal via open play, it's shocking and it's amazing at the same time. Remember, France have not scored a single goal from open play. They have not also considered a single goal from open play. The goals that France have scored in this year's Euro, 2 own goals and 1 penalty scored by Kylian Mbappe. They have also not considered any goal from open play in this year's Euro. So they are good defensively, but offensively they need to do better if they are to defeat or to eliminate Spain. Because for me, Spain is an attacking team, and then they will attack and they will be looking to score goals. I think this is going to be the litmus test for France. They need to score a goal. They need to score goals if they are to eliminate Spain. Spain, for me, Spain and Portugal are two different teams, and for me, Spain in this year's Euro, Spain is far much better than Portugal, and France should expect a different game and a different approach by Spain compared to how Portugal tried to play, because Spain will be attacking, and also they are good in defense, and also they have strong midfield led by Rodri and Fabian Ruiz. So for France to qualify to the finals of this year's Euro, they need to do 10 times what they've done so far in this year's Euro. Guys, before I forget, I wanted to talk about some of the decisions that we saw yesterday in the game between France, Spain and Germany. That is the penalty claim by Germany. The ball struck Marc Cucurella's hand, but Anthony Taylor did not intervene. VAR didn't intervene, and I think it was the decision, according to the referee, was that then the hand was in its natural position. But guys, I've seen this being given in the Premier League. You know, I watch Premier League a lot, most of the games. I have seen this being given in the Premier League many times. So I was wondering, how is this not a penalty, and in the Premier League it's also a penalty? I think FIFA needs to come out and address this issue we are facing nowadays regarding inconsistency from our officials, because you see, incident A is the same as incident B, and if you watch the game in incident A, the call was made, but the same incident happened in game B, but the call was not made. Different officials makes you wonder if these officials, they come, or they are from different bodies, but they are from the same body, and they are having the same, they are being given them the same rules, they are reading from the same book, not different books. So makes you wonder, why this inconsistency? Why are they trying to kill football? If you give that, you must give this to avoid controversies and debate in the social media, because Spain now, they need to defend the decision, but Germany, they are crying and they're worried that they were denied a penalty. For Spain, you might be happy that it went your way, but you never know, the following next game it might go against you. So we need to address this, and we need some clarity, and as to why this is happening. There need to be an explanation where we are having different calls regarding same or the similar scenarios. I think for me that could have been a penalty, and the game could have changed from that. Let me know your views on that. Do you think it was the right decision for Anthony Taylor not to award a penalty to Germany, or do you think it was harsh and injustice was done, and Germany were robbed a penalty? Because for me, if the penalty was given, it could have been 2-1, and you never know, Germany could have advanced. So I think I don't blame Spain, because they are not the referee. They are not among they are not the VAR. Neither are they for the fourth officials. Neither are they among of the officials. And for me, I don't blame Spain. For them, it's the referees to decide if it's a penalty or not. So where we need to need some more clarification is from the FIFA and the governing body of the referees, to explain for us or to us why that was not given as a penalty, and in some cases, in different in the similar scenarios, penalties are always given, and most so I've seen that happening in the Premier League. The ball strikes a player's hand in the box, the hand is hanging, that's a penalty. But sometimes it is always not given. Inconsistency is killing football. Inconsistency in officiating is killing football, and that is where we need to make more adjustment and make sure that there is fairness in officiating. Guys, as I said, let me know what you think. Was it the right call, or Germany, as you said in the social media, that Germany were robbed? Today we have two games being played: England versus Switzerland, and also we have Netherlands versus Turkey. Do you think England can qualify? Do you think Turkey can upset Netherlands? Let me know your views also in the comment section below. All right, that's all from us today. I think we'll meet again in the next video, where we'll talk about more transfers, and also the Euro games are still on. Thanks for watching. Always like, share, and subscribe.